Hey guys, it's me.
Hey, how's it going? Man, this map is spooky. Okay. View my channel so I can see YouTube chat. All right, there we go. Okay. We got the C96 build. I'm going to prestige C96 this next prestige. I've been putting it off too long, and the upgrades for C96 prestige are just too good. So that's what we're doing. Also, I'm going to play a quick ad right here at the beginning, because then once everybody gets in, there won't be any random ads. Alright, I think we're back now. Cool. Let's do this. So basically, there's gonna be just a lot of one-shotting in this build. Like so. I don't think I need... I barely even need death vision to one-shot these guys. Such is life on hard mode. It really is wave one. I mean, as far as I've seen, at least on Nightmare, it one-shots all the way up to like 15. And even then, go full auto. It doesn't require a whole lot to fire 2 shots, even on single shot, which I usually stay on for pretty much the whole game, at least until I get the bottomless reserve from Prestige. Nice. It's just a shame you can't put premium weapons on C96. Otherwise, I definitely would. We're gonna go barrel extension, weapon reload, extended mags, and that's it. Back out we go. Yeah, but no scope and confident handling are really nice with C96. And I also got locked down, which means I can actually take a pretty good beating without actually having to worry about anything. So life is pretty good for C96 right now. Okay, we got Death Vision again. Let's use that. Nice. I can out heal fire. That's pretty funny. Alright. Upgrade our damage. Now we'll probably be one-shotting even without. Alright. And then we'll get some armor. And then our next purchase is going to be M1 Garand. And then we're going to put it on full auto with the scope. And then we'll just kill everything. Because our next step is the DMR. I guess I'm used to Phantom Force's SVUA or other battle rifles. Because I thought the recoil on the auto snipers would be a lot worse. I preemptively put like all the sniper mods on them to make them a little bit more accurate. Turns out they don't move. It's like, they are stationary when you shoot them, which is pretty funny. Instead, it's really been the C96 that I need a little bit more accuracy on. Especially when I go full auto. And that and the Scar. The Scar has really awful hip fire performance. I do wish there was some other scoped weapon I could use late game. Actually, no. Does PSG have full auto? I'll have to check. Because if PSG has full auto, we might just go full sniper build with the AUG put in there in the middle. Because what other snipers have got full auto? Okay, we got Death Vision again. Bang, bang, bang. Man, people are gonna say C96 is bad. How are you gonna say C96 is bad, bro? This is about the same type of performance I have in Nightmare. And I mean, even if it does become like a wet noodle after wave 20, which it really doesn't, especially if you have a prestige, so you can just fire off 20 shots in 2 seconds. It wouldn't really matter because it is just a free pass for the first 20 or so waves, which I feel it would be more than enough to make it worth it. Let me check if PSG has full auto, because if it does, we are in business. It does. Whew. Okay, I guess we know what we're using then. How much is this compared to this one is 85. So this, okay. So we'll just use snipers the whole way. All right, good to know. Does any, here, let me check the old weapons list. What, is there any other higher? There's energy rifle, but that can't be full auto anyway. Scar H is in full auto. I think there's nothing before the PSG. Op Pro or AWM, it probably isn't. Yeah, PSG seems to be the way to go. All right, we'll do that then. I'll save my money, and I'm gonna get the M1 next round, and then probably some invested income, hopefully, before wave 10. What do you got? Stakeout? Nice. How's the delay? Silent. Because that was it's a problem that I'm not really sure how to fix. Might be 2 seconds of delay. That's fine. That's good enough for me. Because I think before, I think it might have been just because like we had a particularly bad lag spike, but it was like 1 minute or so behind, which was really strange. Now we're even more invincible. We have armor, which regenerates because of lockdown. Yippee! Not yet. I'm used to fast forward night vision, death vision. I mean, people say that like, oh, you shouldn't equip locking perks so you could have more versatile perks later on. There's not really a perk I'd want later on. Like, maybe if you really didn't like C96, you could throw it out after like wave 20. But really, I'm fueling it with, I'm using it to fuel my fallback plan. So even if it doesn't do that much damage, it has infinite ammo, which means all my other guns have infinite ammo. Oh, I don't have any mods on. Let me see if I have any mods for PSG. I guess fire rate, rapid mod. Spray mod, less accuracy. What is the accuracy of the old PSG? Because if it's particularly high, we'll be fine. 57. Ooh, that's better than Scar, but it is not good. Not good enough to put that on. We'll put rapid mod on. All right, but we got M1 Grand with scope and custom receiver. And I'll put one fully loaded on there, sure. All right, not too bad of a reload. Full auto, good. Let's go. the people in the Final Stand 2 Discord were surprisingly unsnarky about this build. Besides C96, which is what the whole thing is built around. But other than that, I just face tank the fire. Incredible. And the PSG has a scope as well, which is nice. And I get my 30% damage boost. The next perk I'm probably going to include in this might be the... It might be the... I'm trying to think here. Heavy bullets might be nice, because that increases total damage. Either that or Death Aura, because I'm always quite close to enemies. And that also increases total damage. I mean, I guess it technically doesn't increase your total damage, but if you hit an enemy with it, it is multiplicative. So it is basically just increasing total damage. Okay. Now we're in kill enemy mode. Bang, 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 bang. Alright, cool. And now we're fully filled on this. I'm sure you got it. Okay, let me shoot a bit of this so I can get my damage buff back. Oh yeah, I also got to get a few more kills for my gunslinger. I should probably be doing that. Oh, I don't need to double tap anymore. Boink. Not even death visioning. My damage got better since we started. Huge. Alright. Yeah, either want heavy bullets for total damage because I'm not worried about accuracy if I'm just using these snipers. Or recoil, because these things, they don't move. Total damage would be nice. Either that or death aura, because I'm quite close to people. Or let me think, what else? Or retaliation, because retaliation is just a massive damage buff, and I'm frequently getting hit just a little bit, but not enough to actually worry about it. Not enough where I would need something like Berserker. And Berserker, I would probably not even get the biggest damage buff out of that. Alright, reload speed. Let's see, what can I'm gonna get magazine size. I'm gonna buy 2 of these. Are you using tier 3 C96? Yeah, for now. Until I get it prestiged. How's it going a little bit? Yeah, I guess once I move on to the next round of anything, or once we lose, I'll put more, or the better perks on PSG, and I can take off the ones on Scar H and put them on C96. The accuracy ones. I do wonder if accuracy gets better or worse when you put on heavy bullets. Because heavy bullets, it says the accuracy improves. But I'm not quite sure what that means. Yeah, accuracy and recoil are also increased by 30%. You're chilling just watching, you know? Yeah, I know. Little bit, did you find this stream through one of the links, or did you find it through Twitch itself? Like, were you just browsing? Because I have not been able to find any good streams through the Twitch, the new Twitch Roblox category. It is so bad. On the Discord? Yeah, okay. Yeah, because the new Twitch category for Roblox is like split up into like a bunch of different categories. Like action and adventure, horror, survival and simulators, stuff like that. But it doesn't actually let you search by tags anymore, like every other category still does, which is really strange. And it makes it very hard for me to find people to raid because I need to search by family friendly. Didn't know Roblox had its own thing. Yeah, I didn't. It's just a thing they did recently. But yeah, and it also has a number of preset categories for games as well. And wouldn't you know it, they're only the front page stuff. So I hope you like watching Blocks Fruits and Grow a Garden for all of eternity. Otherwise, you might be out of luck if you want to find any other games. It would be cool if they had a Roblox. If they're going to do like a Roblox thing where you can search by game, they should make it so you can choose which game you're playing on if you select the Roblox category, and then just show the people that are looking at the Roblox category what games people are playing exactly, and then just let people search by game for every game that everybody's streaming, not just the top ones. Yeah. Well, that's what the people want, I guess. I mean, that's all I can find anybody ever streaming on the Roblox category, which is unfortunate. All right, let me actually use my rifle. Yeah, these fully auto snipers are like exactly what I need for this build. They sacrifice pretty much everything for more damage. Local kill stealer. Hey buddy, I need those kills. I'm grinding gunslinger. You know how it is. Nope. Yeah, I missed the kill. I should have stolen more kills. In the big 35. It probably will still be in the big 35. It is just one of those games that's unfortunately immortal. No matter how bad it is. Alright, I'm gonna buy 2 more invested incomes, and then whatever else I can get. Probably magazine size. Well, a little bit. If you want to join in, the link or the code is there in chat. Actually, I should put it in YouTube as well. Let me do that. There we go. All right. But yeah, the thing's there. If you want to join in, I guess just damage. Now it reloads super fast. Thank you, confident handling. Check what you're talking about. It's called collections. Yeah. I don't know how you turn it off. Is it if you find out if there's a way to turn it off? Because if there is, I will. I absolutely will do that. So let me hide this so it's not taking up most of my screen. There we go. All right. You'll join for a quick night or two? All right. If you're not busy. I should be saving my death vision for my pistol. Oh yeah, I guess the rifle also goes through a little bit of armor, doesn't it? I'll have to check how much. Or I don't know if this specific rifle or the DMR go through. They might go through a lot less since they're like battle rifles. You guys will see it once I switch to DMR. The DMR is even more accurate than this thing, since it actually has recoil upgrades as well. It's ridiculous how good it is. I don't even know why it has a recoil upgrade unless the recoil at stock is really bad. And even if it was bad, it doesn't really matter. I'm so close that it wouldn't matter at all. Death vision. Get myself some kills for gunslinger. Gotta wait for that number turns blue. I should probably check what Silence build is. There we go. I think that handling perk is not making that kind of much recoil. No, I don't think it is, or at least it shouldn't be, because it doesn't actually decrease recoil. It just decreases accuracy, or increases accuracy. And reload speed. What do we got here? Bargainer, ammo, infinite ammo, vampirism, gym membership based, crit plus, skull explosion. Pretty disorganized, but otherwise, you know, all the perks are good. What do we got? Heavy bullets. We got a headshot build, looks like. Let me... Come on, keep scrolling. First strike. Yeah, it's a sniper build. Nice. Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's... Yeah, it's unfortunate. Let me sell this and get DMR. Custom receiver. Didn't mean to buy that. Alright. Now I got a new gun. Yeah, how bad is the... Because I believe the Scar recoil is 43. 48. Close enough. And the recoil is 7.5. Compared to the PSG... I'm always going to be farming kills for Gunslinger. I'm going to be doing it even more as the nights go on because it gets much higher. Recoil 10. Does this thing have any recoil reducing? The recoil is worse, but the accuracy is much better. All right. Well, we'll see how good it is. I will be stealing kills till the end of time. Sorry, man. It's what is it? If you can still get Mystic Fire on this map if you put it right here, hereabouts. Then you can get Mystic Fire. Otherwise, you're out of luck. This is also the spot, I believe, where Danger Zone activates. Unless you're right here or forward, Danger Zone does not activate because it's not about closeness to spawn. It's about closeness to your shop. All right, let's see it. Come on, then. I need to upgrade my reload speed. But I'm pretty sure the PSG is going to have all the upgrades we're looking for. Reload speed, mag size, headshot damage. The works. I forgot to check if these go through armor. But I believe they do. And belief is all you really need. Ads, nice. This is working much better than my old fallback plan build, because my old fallback plan build was using Deagle, and Deagle is good, but the problem is that it's too good, and that I just kind of ended up using it full time because the damage just got so high from all the other perks that it ended up surpassing my my other gun by an order of magnitude. But now this one, the buff that I get from C96 also applies to my rifle, that being charged or no scope, confident handling, and death vision, all of which apply to both guns if I need them to. Why am I not hitting my shots? Nice. 27 out of 34. Yeah. I would probably still do the same in Nightmare. This build is quite malleable. Reload speed. Yeah. Recoil, magazine size. Let me make sure that the shop is maxed out. Yeah, it is. Get, I guess, a little bit of crit. Yeah, I'm looking for... Oh, the drinks are over here now. And there's a new one as well. Also, if you like drinks, there are 2 new perks that are just based around drinks. There's XL drinks, which increases your... at prestige, it'll increase your drink duration by 100%, so double. And drink share gives a portion of your drink's effects to everybody around you when you do. Up from 30, I imagine 60, 90, 120. Which is also very good. Because some of the buffs on those drinks, because they've been reworked as well. Experimental drink is no longer about headshots, that's now Deadeye. But experimental drink is all about tanking now. So it gives you vampirism, it doubles your, or it gives you 1.5 times health and melee damage. It gives you, what? It gives you resistance and a few other things. Yeah, and my last build was that. It was P90 with P90 or PW specialization and XL drinks and drink share and. I love the fast reload on this. It's very nice. It's actually even faster than you might be, or than it's faster than I'm used to. That's for sure. Because my other build, my critical engineer build, that uses unboosted M60, which has which has like a 10-second reload. Alright, so I'm gonna get 1 kill with this, and then boost, bang, 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 bang. Yeah, so we're gonna try and line it up so that whenever we run out of ammo on this, we just use Death Vision on C96 instantly. All right, we have it. Kill this guy, boom. Oh, this build is ridiculous. Why does snipers not have more recoil? I'm gonna get Death Vision again. Activate. Murder. Kill. Destroy. Obliterate. You know the deal. I gotta keep going with this. I gotta get my kills. I gotta hit my quota. I hit my quota. Let's go. Yeah, so the next gun, and I think the final gun we're going for, is going to be PSG. How much do we have? We have 20, we have 60k. And how much is this? I think it's 80, 85? Yeah, 85. All right. So we'll just fully upgrade this. And then we'll probably have enough for it by next round. Or really, we'll upgrade the damage. That's really it. Don't really need anything else out of here. Yeah, the only thing in this build that I could do without is like Speed Demon. And even Speed Demon is really nice to just have a little bit more movement speed. Maybe like Guardian Angel, because I'm usually staying alive more than my teammates. And Guardian Angel value is pretty much guaranteed, especially where I like to be in easy servers where I'm playing with newer players. I do like to stroll around in easy servers because the only place I can see actual fun builds being deployed. Saw some level 1 guy running Rampage, and that's all I needed to hear. It's fantastic. Nothing wrong with trying a new build in Nightmare. Yeah, there certainly isn't, but I don't see it happen, which is why I usually go easy. Yeah, I that's where I test out all my builds in Nightmare. But yeah, other people usually don't. So that's why I go to easy, where people don't know The only thing that's wrong about or bad about going easy mode is that a lot of people run stopping power because it's the first perk, and the game basically tells you to get stopping power first, which is unfortunate, but I guess it prevents overchoice. Man, gym membership is so nice. I don't have to worry about silent dying. He's half health, but he's got vampirism. He's fine. I mean, yeah, usually what I'm doing when I handle the boss is I switch to my C96, put it in full auto, turned on death vision, and basically one-shot him. At least if I can without hitting a force field. But it goes so fast that most of my bullets end up just hitting a force field. Which is pretty funny. I would be playing Nightmare right now because I know I can handle it, but I am streaming and people usually a lot lower level than me play as well. And I actually want to hit my goal of round 30 for this stream. Otherwise, I don't get my stuff. I've been forgetting to use c96. I gotta hit my quota. Nice. I believe you can't even one-shot the boss anymore. I think it can only it can only take so much damage in one shot now, which kind of sucks. It's a hard life out there for snipers. Okay. You got more than half his health? Yeah. Oh, I'm scratching my arm right now, bro. Right, there we go. Hey, I hit my quota. Let's go. Back to DMR. I like these kind of builds where it's like there's a lot to pay attention to. I have to pay attention to both of my ammos, which weapon I'm using, my buff, my death vision, my gunslinger. But if I upgrade C96, there's actually going to be a lot less to pay attention to since I can just spray and pray with C96 without having to worry about running out of ammo with it. Because that's the only reason I go single fire on this gun right now. How much is that? Yeah, that's enough. All right. PSG. Let's test it out. Blam. And now I just need another round's worth of money and I can get custom receiver. Ooh, that recoil is pretty nasty. Or the accuracy. Nothing we can't handle though. What's our damage compared to what we used to be? 270 plus. That's like 350 or so. 380. 1,000. All right, yeah, this one's It'll definitely be better though. 3,000 damage, just baseline, not increasing by any of our stuff. Not really. I think I only take ammo for my C96, and the C96 doesn't take much. Let me see. Yeah, we have 1,962, 1,800. Yeah, I only take 100 ammo, and I have my ammo for the round. Even less if I use my rifle more. I'm not running my minigun with reckless supply or my M60. I like these kind of builds where I can regen my own ammo and basically be independent. What is the thing? Reckless supply? Yeah, reckless supply is real. It's not just in your nightmares. Reckless supply is red. It's right here. Greatly increase the total amount of ammo you can hold, but you can no longer use ammo boxes during the night. And that's what I was using with minigun, and it kills everything. But the perk I'm using to get infinite ammo is fallback plan. I have once again forgotten to check if I pierce armor, which I don't think I did because I did a lot. Yeah, I did about half damage to that guy, but I feel like it could be a lot less. Let's yeah, we're doing about the same damage with C96, which is kind of outrageous because PSG is a late game sniper. One of the latest there is. Oh yeah, we're definitely using this. This is fantastic. As much as I love Scar H, which I don't. I do not like Scar H. It makes me frown. This is definitely better. Well, I like using a Scar. Reload's too long. Hip accuracy is really bad. It only holds 20 bullets stock. The scope and the SSR are both barely worth using. They don't really increase your damage at all. They just kind of like, what's it called? They kind of make your accuracy better, basically, which I don't really need on this build. I mean, it does. What is it? The Scar SSR is useful because it reduces your it reduces your hip fire accuracy, not by actually making it better, or it increases your hip fire accuracy by not actually making it better. It just reduces your fire rate, which is not helpful. It'd be nice if there was an actual accuracy upgrade to offset what terrible accuracy it has. But I'm sure the damage isn't much better than what we can get on this with full auto, and the accuracy is definitely gonna be better. This thing doesn't even have, because our Scar H has what's it called? Scar H has 2 sniper mods on it, but this thing doesn't have anything, and it's still better. All right, but now we got full auto. And we'll have to see how good the fire rate is. So 186, 248. Magazine size, reload speed. What's our reload speed right now? Reload speed 1.4. That's not bad. We'll go extended magazines. We'll have 20 ammo in here. Yeah, how much? This thing has a longer reload as well. Yeah, this thing only has 815 times 2.5. And I'm sure this thing has a lot more headshot upgrades to still get. Yeah, that's not bad at all at the range we'll be at. Especially once we load up some sniper mods on here next time around. Still, some accuracy upgrades would be nice. Oh yeah, let me refill my C96. I'm gonna have to get a lot more C96 kills this round, so that's how it's gonna be. Oh. Silent, what were you gonna prestige again once you get to level 50? Because it's getting pretty close. You're 48, 49 about now. Yeah, Death Vision is really nice on builds where you only need to crit sometimes. Like, I don't need to crit right now. Crit would be massive, massive overkill. But on my pistol, it is nice. It is nice to double my damage again. Especially when using Gunslinger. Okay. It turns it from a 2-shot to a 1-shot. Probably gym membership. Gym membership is a fantastic prestige. Just because it gets more valuable as you upgrade it. Like the first prestige, or the first perk, or the first level of gym membership is not even worth getting. Like it's worth what, maybe 10k all put together. But the prestige level 4, the final 2 upgrades of each category is extremely valuable. That's like 800k of value. I think it's it's like $230,000 for the last set of upgrades alone. Gotta get me more C96 kills. Yeah, imagine this, but on full auto. That's basically why I'm prestiging this. And I won't even have to worry about trigger discipline or ammo consumption or any of that. Life will be so good. Penetration mod, nice. Yeah, but the only thing with gym membership is that you just got to make sure you're using all of the stuff it gives you. Because if you're not using it, then there's not really a point in getting it. Like on like a long range crit build, there would be no reason to use it. Reload speed though, yeah, but the reload speed upgrade for your bodybuilding is so cheap you could just buy it like yourself and it wouldn't cost you that much. It costs like maybe 20k all told. It's not bad at all. And the weight one as well. $48k to max it out. Yeah, but that's still pennies compared to the other ones. Oh, you're getting to your second prestige. MYA. Yeah, stamina reaching for 112k. Yeah, that's definitely a lot. What are you gonna prestige, MYA? Charge shot is actually way better now. So that might be a good one if you really like snipers. Because charge shot now increases total damage instead of just additive damage. Which is, yeah, it's so good. I wonder if you could, I guess you could use charge shot as like a dedicated C96 build now. Because it's total shot on top of gunslinger, on top of the base damage, which is constantly increasing. And then you have the other ones, the other tertiary effects, like maybe PDW spec that gives you more attack speed, maybe or not confident handling, but maybe steady grip if you don't have as much recoil. Yeah, things to think about. Yeah, 44.6% damage, which I don't know if that's before or after you take into account. I think it's before. Money. Oh, I should probably be using my death vision. No, I'm just locked in, bro. I'm firing video game guns at enemies. Okay, there we go. Hit my quota. Back to PSG for the remainder. No point wasting my C96 ammo. I'm one-tapping everything with a pistol. That's so sad. Okay, 49. Nice. And now we got we got 6 260 damage increases. Holy moly. That is a lot of damage. That is what? That's 1,290, I think. extra damage. That's at the end. That would be 2,000, 2,400, and something. All right. Bargainer is fun. Yeah, a lot of people say Bargainer is really good. But Bargainer, it has a few problems on builds that don't need that many weapons. Like Bargainer is hot juicy dog vomit on like pistol builds or C96 or support builds like medic or gear builds. But if you're going all the way up to like minigun from nothing, then it is very, very good. But it's not the only good yellow perk for sure, like many people say it is. Like, what is it? Some guy was saying, guys, what should I use for my pistol build? And everybody just starts screaming Bargainer. Bargainer is not used for that. Fakes my head. SMH my head for real. The people in building strategies make me frown. All right, here we go. I do wish there was a reserve cooling for bullet weapons. Like they almost did it with Deadeye, where there's like a passive reloading. It'd be really cool if during, I don't know how unbalanced it would be, because there's not many builds besides Fallback Plan that use multiple weapons. But what's it called? I completely lost my train of thought. I'm busy. I'm doing things. Holy moly. And one word crosses my mind. Alzheimer's disease. For real. Oh my god. 13k damage crits. I'm more than happy with that, especially when served up at 260 rounds per minute. That's more than fine with me. Alright. More upgrades for the damage pile. There's also 4. I can double my reserve ammo from 100 to 200. Nice. Man, that PSG is really nice. If I ever make a sniper build, this is probably what I'm going to use. Oh, right. That's what I was going to say. I don't know how imbalanced they would be because not many weapons or not many builds use multiple weapons. But it would be cool if the Deadeye didn't just reload weapons right when you drank it, but it reloaded weapons passively as the buff went on. So that you could be constantly switching your weapons. Oh no, we're out of ammo. Extreme time. Buy me more ammo. Thanks. Yummy ammo. Well, what's going on? Let me check my messages real quick. All right. He'll join in at some point. It's getting cold out. The seasons. We're going into another winter. Yippee. I'm on my way. Oh, never mind. I got you, bro. $60. These'll be my my gunslinger kills. Yeah, it's a good sign when the weakest part of your build is your own aim. I guess the Deadeye reloading passively as the drink went on would have to be balanced by the max ammo that the gun has, as well as the reload speed. But I guess it isn't really doing that now because it reloads fully no matter the gun, which is really nice for builds like minigun or other LMGs. Since you don't have to reload, you just have to drink. Yeah, I used to have reckless supply on this build because the other part of this build that was not really the focus, but was otherwise very much being used, was a heavy sentry with combat sentry in it. Because I would turn my C96 bullets, or I think at the time Deagle bullets, into like 100 billion minigun ammo, and then I'll put that ammo into my heavy sentry. And then boom, life is good. Okay, I have all my ammo, and we'll switch back to C96, or not C96, SG. Yeah, it does 2,000 damage, which is 1/3 of my PSG ammo. But also, this thing is full auto at almost 1,000 RPM, if I wanted it to be. It also has unlimited ammo and a bunch of crit eventually. So I think it balances out. Both of these guns are quite good. But I'll just use this one because it's more ammo efficient. And I also need to get my XP up on this gun. I'm sure I actually have another mod to put on here. I think it'll probably be a sniper mod. Even though I don't think I have any good ones left. Unless it's like blue, which I'll probably just put on another heavy mod. Or a spray mod. Nice. Survive 15 consecutive nights. Good amount of XP. Let's see what we got for PSG. Nope, not quite yet. We're very close, though. Ammo box low. Not my fault. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Mm. 2,217. Nice. Oh, nice. Bunch of penetration upgrades. Very nice. What else we got? Yeah, we do have a okay sniper mod to throw on there. It does reduce his attack speed, unfortunately. Oh yeah, let me check the armor pen of this thing. Ignore armor 25%. Alright, so it's not that great. Compared to I think 50% on the Scar. Yeah, 50%. Yeah, it's not bad though. I mean, it doesn't come into play that often. And even if it did, there's plenty of other places you could shoot a armored zombie. don't know if I can refill it during the night. No, I cannot. Well, you're stuck with that little bit then. Why is my aim so bad, bro? Okay. Death Vision coming off cooldown soon. Oh, that's no good. More kills for me, yippee. Let me reload this. That's why I like thorns on all my builds that have a long time to reload, especially if I'm particularly durable. Savage also works if you are not durable, but is a little bit worse than thorns overall. If your perk slots work for real. This is going pretty well. I hit my quota. All right. Velocity mod. All right. How long does the Did I Drink last? 15 seconds plus 5 seconds. That's 20 seconds. If I had XL drinks, it'd be 40 seconds. Maybe I should trade out Speed Demon for XL drinks. XL drinks is just too good. You have to use it on everything now. Yeah, it'd be 40. And that would give me more head damage. Critical chance doesn't really matter. Attack speed. Is there any recoil? Doesn't look like it. If there were more accuracy, then I'd probably get it. But it doesn't really matter for me. I don't need the reload. Thanks, big man. $3. Yes. Nice one. Alright, full auto. Oh, I don't have full auto. Right, I didn't unlock it. I'll get it next round. Because it seems it may be a little bit more useful now that they're a little bit more bunched up. I'll just fire full auto with this. There we go. This is great. Okay, death vision. Alright, it's just me then. Such is life. I can still hold these guys off, no problem. Fantastic. All right, fully upgraded. 2,732.4 times 3. Nice. 200 ammo. Ow. With a bunch of reload. Let me buy weak spot. Or special focus. I don't have enough. Now I do. And let me buy full auto on this. Is that the Spiffy C TTV? It is. I'm playing Final Fantasy 2. How's it going, next day? We got just left, or a guy just left. So if you want to join in, you can do that thing where you feel free. All right. How's it going? It's going well. It's going well. We're using a new build. This is C96, and I woke up at the right time. I actually woke up better, or I woke up at a better time than I thought I did. Because I woke up and I saw it was 6, which is, you know, a time you could wake up, but I went to sleep around 8 p.m. and I woke up around 6 a.m., which isn't too bad. But there was a time change. So now I actually woke up at around 7. Playing fighting for a while for practice, yeah. I've been playing a little bit of Biographed or Banhammer whenever I need to. But what I've learned is that besides Banhammer, really Biograph's direct counter seems to be Sword. Since Sword can prevent Biograph from like dashing around with all of his grabs. Solidify your coiling. Nice. Yeah, I think it'd be really useful to have somebody on the team that plays something a little bit unorthodox. Like if we had like a sword or like a scythe or a coil. Like I think those are the lesser used ones. I think that's why we have a Banhammer as well. Even though it's one of the 2 tanks, I think Katana's definitely used more. Oh, what the heck? Barricade. Death Vision now. Another really nice thing about Death Vision for this build specifically is that it doubles your accuracy. It was also really good when I used it on open carry with minigun, because accuracy is really important with minigun as well. This is another weapon you can't aim with. It doesn't have any accuracy upgrades. Yeah, this build is really nice. Oh, I don't have any more pistol ammo. I hit my quota. That's fine. Yeah, crit. I think Death Vision, doubles or triples my damage and then doubles my accuracy as well for about 12 seconds. It would be, I think, 16 if I prestiged it. Which is very nice. It's every 40 seconds, but you don't really need it more than every 40 seconds. If it was more than that, it would be really good. Yeah. You know it. Okay, Death Vision. Just hold left click. Man, that is nice. All right. Nice one. Okay, we got a bunch of money. Let's buy heavy sentry. We won't go combat sentry. But I would like to go recharge before we place it. Or actually, no, it doesn't matter. We'll go crit, I guess. If it locks it must be the more powerful of the bunch. Then how far do we need to place this forward? I can go for close. There we go. So now this thing will help me out. Let me get some ammo. But yeah, I've gotten a lot better at Biograph for sure. Mostly because I've lost all of my morals when it comes to respecting certain enemies. Like if I would usually, if I like killed one person too much and they clearly weren't having a good time, I would stop. Now I don't. If they're weak, I target them until they leave the game or until we win. Which is basically what Biograph's supposed to do. And it's definitely what I'm going to do when we get to competitive. If I see anybody that looks like an easy kill, I can make it a 4v5. Can't coil, so you're sorting. Yeah, sword is really good against, especially people that are mobile, like skateboard, biographed, coil, stuff like that. I might also have to practice my med kit in case I need to switch. I don't know if Biograph's gonna get I don't know if Biograph's gonna get banned much or chosen. Yeah, the problem is that I don't know the popularity of many of the classes. It's just off of my own bias. And I'm sure there's not like average player numbers for each class. Besides other people's biases. But usually whoever you play in like the tutorial is usually a very unpopular pick in most games. Unless it's like, like where the character you play in a tutorial is like a free character, then you see them a little bit more because it's one of the only options. But that's how it goes. Or either that, or you earn it by playing the tutorial. Like that's how it is in Dead by Daylight with the Wraith. Or they're hot or something. True. I mean, it's been factored into game design at this point. Just stuff like that. Nice. What's my heavy sentry at? 47%? That's good enough. Starters usually normally get forgotten. That's how it is in Visionary Squad as well. Although not as much since they're all quite good. But medic, defender, scout, and demolitionist, and sniper, or actually sniper not as much, but scout, demolitionist, medic, defender, especially defender, usually get forgotten very easily. It was a lot harder back in the or last update because scout was the best damage in the entire game. But now it's, you know, it's whatever. We're gonna get a respec token out of this. Nice. Oh, we got a slot unlocked, so I'm gonna put a sniper mod in there. Boom. Can't wait to get another piercing mod tier 4 so I can put it up to tier 5. Get, I think, 5% piercing. Looks like 12. That would be probably 16. Then magazine size -4. Scout's not that bad. Scout was the best damage in the game last update. I don't think he is anymore. He is now definitely more in line with the other damages. But he is still way, way more useful. And he's also got some quality of life changes this update. Because you can now see who your radar affected specifically instead of just having to know and guess. But it'll tell you now. It's also a lot more gratifying to use the radar now because it shows up with a bunch of numbers. And that's usually what people are after. And what a fantastic build I've cooked up here. Just whenever I'm in trouble, press N, press 2, pray and pray. I'm trying to remember what you were building last time we played X-Day. I think it might have been snipers. But I could be wrong. If you did build snipers, then last you were in here, a lot of the sniper perks got a pretty massive buff. Alright. Specifically charge shot, which now no longer increases damage flat. It now increases damage multiplicatively. So if you have a lot of other sniper perks on that give additional damage, like long shot, like rooftop camper, it'll now multiply those additionally as well with charge shot. Sniper lifesteal. That's interesting. But I'm always a fan of interesting builds. That's why I play easy. That's where I get all my inspiration. I don't know why I'm feathering the fire button. I should just be holding this thing down. Boss is incoming very soon. And I think we got Death Vision ready for that. I think our heavy sentry's down though. Oh no, we got a sniper guy. Oh, we can do this instead. Okay, boss is down. Yippee. Back to work. Stop attacking my wall. Yeah, even though it got a lot worse, I feel like a lot of people will be a little bit more willing to play Scout now with these changes, paradoxically, because it just feels better to use with the radar changes. It'd be cool if it marked them for other teammates as well, unless it does, which then that's awesome, but I don't believe it does. Like if it marked it in the same kind of way that the Hunter marks things, or maybe a overlay where it puts like a targeting reticle around them. You might try Scout again. Well, it's a good time to try and look for people to play with, because a lot of people are playing Visionary Squad right now because of the update. So if you want to try something out, now's the time before it dies back down again. Oh, I ran out of ammo. That'll happen. But yeah, Demolitionist is also quite good. He also got a buff. I think you do 3 times damage now if you hit a direct hit on something. Which is basically just a reintroduction of the critical grenade, but even better. So overall, it's just a damage upgrade to single target damage on Demolitionist, which is awesome. I should have enough to get another heavy sentry now. Yeah, nice. And then we'll get another damage upgrade. And now this does 1000 damage on its own. Confident handling, yeah, is quite good. If you're using it on a sniper build, which is maximally funny, then it's very good with no scope, because then you get the increased accuracy and increased reload speed, but you also get 30% plus damage on everything that has a scope. Just make sure you don't use it with like charge shot. Yeah, this should work. Hey, it's P time. How's it going? Yeah, I'd put on no scope, maybe instead of like first strike. Or maybe the quick mags. Unless you're planning on using a different weapon for it. Oh, you're using Scar? Scar, I feel Scar isn't the best choice, unfortunately, for a hipfire build, since it's, if you see its hip accuracy, even with all your buffs, it's only 48%. Which is really, really bad. You'll see if you fire off a quick shot of burst in full auto. I'll give you some money here. Oh, you're using it with SSR? Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I usually use different guns than that for hipfire. It's fine on aiming, but otherwise, yeah, it's quite bad. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Time, if you want to join in, you can. Exclamation mark Roblox. Or actually, no, there isn't a link at the top, but you can put in the code for the private server. Blam, you're in. We got 4 slots left if you want to join. But we'll do another round. It's our 58 out of 58, and we got almost 100% bonus from this. And it should be 0.99. Nice. Let's do this. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I did put down my heavies here. Yeah, I did. Your PC crashed? Uh-oh. Love this. Yeah. Of course, I had to be on boss night. I don't think it's boss night. No, it is not. Wave 21. So you should be fine. And so should I. Switch to this. Hey, PSG level up. Life is good. Also, I figured out today that premium weapons doesn't increase damage. Additionally, increases damage total, multiplicatively, which is nice. Which makes it even better for pistol builds, especially with Gunslinger. There we go. Still a win. Okay, repair. I'll repair this. Protective barrier. Wither rounds. Additional. No, additional sniper is a no. AP rounds. Refill ammo. I mean, I've already pretty much got everything that I need. Just more of everything. $2,590K. Yeah, sometimes I do that amount of damage. 418 kills, 209 headshots. I think Berserker should start showing up about now, which might give us some trouble. All right. How are you doing? 4% heavy entry. Uh-oh. I believe in you, MYA. You can do this. Just don't, like, die horribly. Thanks. Yeah, this is going quite well. Just need more pistol kills, which we will get in just a second. Once I get my death vision back. But I just need to expend as much MSG ammo as possible, so that it's actually giving me the most bang per buck when I switch to c96. Not like ammo is much of an issue anymore, but it's just nice to know that I'm working at maximum efficiency. Alright. Watch. And we're pack up in max ammo, nice. Maybe some unboosted C96ing. Otherwise, we're not going to hit our quota. We did. Nice. 62. Nice. 109%. And look at that, you didn't die. Life is good. You got more kills than me. Wow. Nice. And get Deadeye drink as well. Might as well. For a rainy day. And then what can I do with the rest of this? Maybe I'll buy Tesla coil. You do not like the ultra strong modifier? What is it? Hell? or the one where they deal increased damage to Visionites. Two hits and you died. Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, that's how it goes. If there's anything that I use to increase anything on enemies, it's usually healthy enemies. I should repair my armor per round. Now that I have enough money to just do that. Oh, X-Type popped in a little bit too late. Rip. Oh yeah, there's these guys now. Do I have a heavy sentry? I do. Let me put that down. Let's drink one of our Deadeye drinks. Oh, wow. That definitely helps. Oh my god. Deadeye drink. Wow. Life is good. Don't die, pal. If this weapon had a little bit more accuracy, I'd probably put on Overwatch instead of my my Speed Demon. Yeah, what do you got? Shadow Hunter, and quick mags. Nice. Well, unfortunately, Shadow Hunter isn't going to do very much on this map because there's no wraiths. So, there's not really much to shoot at for special zombies, but hope you find some. You could probably go motion sensor. Tesla coil? What are we thinking here for? What could I buy? 4 damage. Unfortunately, M60 doesn't have a scope. There's not really many endgame weapons that do. Sure, I'll put on Tesla coil. Damage. Forks. Targets. Oh, wow. All right. I'll throw these down then. Blam. Now we have 2 Deadeye drinks. Nice. What do you got? M24? Nice. There is a more powerful sniper over here. The M82. You can also sell the M249 if you don't want that. I think it auto bought it for you. All right, here we go. Wave 24. We're getting very close to that respec token. Yippee! And I think X-State's gonna level up fast. Since we're so far into the game. Hopefully they don't die fast is the only worry. But just stay back. You have a sniper. That's what you should be doing anyway. Unless a hunter comes to get you. Which then you might be able to take it anyway since you have charge shot. It won't let you charge off of Shadow Hunter. Yeah, it won't, or it won't let you change off of. Yeah, it won't. Pretty much all money perks except money is power are all locking. So, sorry, gang. Yeah, you gotta make sure you change those perks before you leave for the first time. Otherwise, it'll lock you into them. Stop shocking my Tesla coil. Maybe I should put it further back. Because every time a electric zombie dies near the Tesla coil, they're shocking it, which is really quite annoying. So I doubt I'm going to get much value out of that. Let me Deadeye drink. $50K for a single crit shot. 60K, basically, if we round. Ow, my skin. That is nice. I like that. Yeah, you gotta pay attention to what perks are locking. Because perks like Reckless Supply, Iron Man, Death Vision, Lockdown, or any of the money perks are all gonna get you a locking thing. It's because they don't want you taking it off late game for just free value. Which is understandable. Beautiful. Done. And look at that. X-Date survived. Yippee. X-Date got a few kills. Yippee. At least I know for next time. Yeah. We're about to get to the end here anyway. So it doesn't really matter. Targets, max amount, range. Yeah, I do want to move this other Tesla coil back. Because now that it has a little bit more range, it should be fine. Let me come move it back here. Put it right next to my heavy sentry. Or no, I guess not. I won't put. It's actually a bad idea to put gears next to other gears. Oh, X-Dite's gone. Rip. All right, boss round. Got 3 drinks. Life is good. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna get XL drink. So I don't need speed. And Deadeye is pretty good. Oh, you're rejoining? Oh, yeah. I hope you're not rejoining to try and take off Shadow Hunter, because that doesn't work. But if you're rejoining for other reasons, I need more money, more cash. That's why, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't work. They thought of it. They thought of everything. You can't even prestige out of a can't respec your points. You can't prestige. You can't do anything to get out of a Lockenberg. Once it's in a game, the only way you can get rid of it is by either losing a game or joining a new server. So, unlucky. Off we go. Oh. I just watched MYA get kicked for switching weapons too fast. That's pretty funny. Yeah, you can't switch weapons too quickly, otherwise you get kicked. I saw it and I thought that was going to happen as soon as I saw it happening. That's a big old rip. Fighting back the hordes. Just a little bit longer on my Deadeye drink. Alright, one more. Nice. All right, the Tesla coil is actually quite nice. Once I get 2 of them, it's gonna be even better, especially when the electric zombies aren't around. All right, let's Deadeye drink, and then switch this. Kind of wipe them away. Get out of here. Stop hitting me with that. Yeah, when it's actually able to activate, the Tesla coil is really nice. Have fun? All right. I try my best. No more Deadeye drinks left. Oh, my hand is cramping up. I'm just holding down left click and trying to aim. This is probably how I broke my last mouse. heavy sentry left. Wow. It says you don't like donations, but are cool with subs. If it's a Prime sub, I guess. But I don't really need the money, nor will I ever use it. It just sits in a Twitch wallet that I'll never get to. And I'd much rather you use that money on yourself. That'd make me happier than getting, what, 10, no. How much is it for a sub? Like $3? I should probably be repairing everything before I do that. That's all the money I had, so there we go. Gang, let's not lose, huh? I like that idea. Oh, we did have a heavy sentry. Well, probably not anymore. Definitely not for the rest of this one. Do wonder where could we move this where it would actually do stuff. I could maybe move it behind the wall, like right here. And it might fire a bit more. Let's see. Blam. My armor, not like I have money to fill it, but I have lockdown. That should regenerate it a good bit before I actually start taking any damage. Make sure all my ammo is filled. Whew, okay. Let's run it. Come on now. This is not going well, gang. Just keep getting shot. I just don't have enough fire rate. Not enough crowd control. I can fix that, I guess. Okay, I got my gunslinger stacks full. Let's just focus on winning, I guess. Come on. Nice. Tesla activated. Yeah, I don't know about this one. just not enough fire rate. I can't spend my bullets fast enough. But I don't know what I should change. Maybe Death Aura would do it. And I would get enough damage. But I don't have anything to switch it out for. If I had another slot, I'd be golden. If I had a slot that wasn't green. Really. And we can't even go premium weapons because premium weapons doesn't apply to C96, which is really tragic. It's a pickle, ain't it? Use Overwatch? I don't think that would help much, though. Since there's not that much room to shoot from, and also I don't really need anything that Overwatch gives me. I just need more damage, really. I don't know. I can't even get another thing. All right, well, it was worth a try. Probably lose this last one. I'll have to make some alterations. Yeah, well, we'll see. It's not a good time to lag. The Guardian might be also playing a big part in it. That might be decreasing my damage by a significant margin. Ow. Yes, push them back. Alright, and then we take another Deadeye drink. Go into kill mode, and this will take us about 30 seconds, which is enough for our... Alright, so this is a good loop, then. Of using Deadeye drink on PSG, and then switching to Death Vision to use my C96. So I'm running at full power at all times. Gotta lead him over here. There we go. Okay. This one's online. And then third Deadeye drink. It's just this night is so long, man. What is going on? I keep on looking down at the clock. Why is it 7:75 right now? Damn thing taking its time. Nice. Good Tesla shock in there. Okay, that comes off cooldown, so we can go like this. Barricade down. Hey, we actually got to the boss. I doubt we're gonna make it much further though. Alright, GG. Good little 2.5 hour stream. Let's see if there's anybody streaming on family friendly on Roblox. No, nobody. Fantastic. Just what I was looking for. And I can't even raid anybody. Well, I guess I'll just see you guys around. /eWave. And I'll go back to practicing Biograph. /eBye. Bye-bye.